Hello, everybody, and welcome to another new Capenna draft here on the channel. Before I get started, I would like to remind you that if you enjoy this video, consider subscribing to the channel. So if you've been enjoying my content, it'll help you find more of it in the future. So yeah, let's get started. Hoping to get to 20,000 subscribers by the end of summer, so ambitious goals, but nobody can accuse me of being not ambitious, I guess. Let's go. Okay, wiretapping. This is a cool card. If you have 9 or more cards in hand, you may play the exile card without paying its cost. I mean, it's a slow card. It's the sort of card that I don't know if it's playable in best of 1, because best of 1 is very curve-oriented. But it might be good in best of 3. And I think that having a distinction in your picks between best of 1 and best of 3 is probably correct. Let's see. Freelance Muscle. When it attacks your blocks, it gets +X/+X. This card is just good. It's funny because it's easy to remember forget that it has the blocks text as well. I like Libation, but I think this card might be better, even though it's a 5-drop. And then there's Mayhem Patrol, which is just a nice aggro card. I think it's between the Mayhem Patrol and the Muscle. But I'm going to try the Muscle. The Muscle just does some cool stuff. It's cool to play with uncommons when you can. The wiretapping, I normally would like to experiment with that sort of card, but I feel like it's just going to lead me down a path that just gets me crushed. Like, it's just so sad. But if it was best of 3, I would take it 100%. But I think best of 1 is just like, you need to make sure you're affecting the board before you do cool stuff. Or you just get run over, because it's way easier to curve out and be aggro in best of 1. Huh. This pack is interesting. I don't like the Observer that much. Illuminator Virtuoso is fine. I almost choked on just, like, a hiccup. Don't even know if that's possible. There's the Attended Socialite. That's the only green card. I don't think that's quite up to par, though. Skycryer. There's the Racer's Ring and the Virtuoso are really the only cards that, like, come to mind here. Yeah. This is tough. There's also this guy. I kind of just want to take the Corpse Appraiser, because if I do end up in Meisters, it's going to be like the best card in my deck. Or one of them. And I don't think any of the other cards are particularly great. The 1/1 Double Strike is solid, but this card is like potentially one of the best cards in your deck if you end up in that deck, and so I'm just going to speculate on it. Here I'll just take Bouncer's Beatdown, kind of back to the Freelance Muscle plan. When you have a pack where it's like, oh, this card's fine, just like taking the like raw power level, like, because sometimes there's a card where you're like, oh, this is a fine one to have. But, like, the 2-mana 1/1 and, like, the land are, like, good cards to draw. But, like, when you draw this card in your Meister's deck, you're like, man, I really did it. This card's great. And so you kind of want to have as many of those cards in your deck as possible. Just, like, speculating is totally fine. I think Bouncer's Beatdown is good because I have the Muscle. There is a Body Dropper that I would probably consider pretty strongly if I didn't have Bouncer's Beatdown. Or I would probably just take the Strong Arm. Or at least consider it. Strong Arm goes well with Muscle. Who would have thought strong arms and muscles go together? Ho ho ho! Let's go. Jewel Thief. Congrats, Yadaro. Congrats. The Jewel Thief. Letting us live this green lifestyle. Murder is also in the pack. But we already have 2 green cards, and Jewel Thief is just better than Murder, I think. Just crazy, but Murder is a great card. But Double Black is a little bit hard sometimes, and Jewel Thief just does it all. It lets you cast Freelance Muscle, lets you splash, works well with Bouncer's Beatdown and stuff. So yeah, off to a good start. 3 green cards. It's going to be pretty hard to shift me off of green with 3 rock-solid green cards here. Could technically happen, but going to be difficult. Here, I like lots of black cards. Green-black isn't really a color combo, though. There's also a little chat. I think I'm just going to take the Attended Socialite here over the Botanical Plaza. I still don't know my colors, but if I am green, I am going to be probably green-white, because I'm going to be either green-white-red or green-white-blue. So the Botanical Plaza is tempting over the Attended Socialite, but I have been pretty impressed with the Socialite. And getting a 2-drop in my main color is pretty nice as well. So it's kind of close between these two, because I'm pretty likely to be playing white if I'm playing green. But I think I'm just going to take the 2-drop. Keep taking green cards, make it hard to shift me out. Now I'll take Strong Arm. I think I do, again, Cabaret Courtyard. It's pretty likely to make my green deck. I also like Rock's Pummeler, but I kind of have, I've wanted to try the Strong Arm, and I haven't had a good chance to do so. There's also Glittermonger, but I'm kind of leaning towards maybe more aggressive on this deck. The Strong Arm's interesting. I really want to try it. And then there's a Pummeler. I have been pretty impressed when I've played Pummelers. I do think the card is good. But I would like to just try the Strong Arm, because I haven't gotten to play with it yet. Okie dokie, Daro. Thanks for stopping by and sharing the birthday joy. Okay, now there's Warm Welcome or Courtyard. I have a lot of good creatures to get with the Warm Welcome. Also plays well with Socialite. Capenna Courtyard's pretty good, though. I think I'm just going to keep taking all the best green cards that I see. Ooh, Stimulus Package. Or Socialite. Stimulus Package makes Glittermongers better, but I'm not sure if I want to be a Glittermonger deck. I think I just want to keep taking Socialites. Like, Stimulus Package does play well with Socialites. I guess it's way less replaceable. Like, I can get other 2-drops, but Stimulus Package could be, like, the best card in my deck if I end up in this direction. So I'm just going to take this. Okay, like, this is literally the exact reason why. Like, Socialite is a decent amount better than the Gardener. To the point where I think I'm just going to take the Hideout. Just for the mana reasons, potentially. But Stimulus Package could be really good in my deck. Oh, Sticky Fingers. Oh, yes. Sticky Fingers. You see? Oh, the combo with Stimulus Package, see? Trying to steal my wallet, see? I don't think the card is particularly great, but it's cool. Ooh, Body Dropper. We're not going to be playing Body Dropper. There's no way. The reason being is, like, we're going to be mostly green. So, like, I could see us playing green-red. This card's not going to make the cut. Let's get ready to rumble! Ah, nice, nice. Interesting. So there's a Racer's Ring. There's also Jetmir's Garden. I don't know which one of these is better, TBH. Probably the Garden, because it taps for 3 colors and is easier to get rid of in the late game. But this one you can play early. There's also Mayhem Patrol, and there's Pyre Sledge Arsonist, which is more of like a niche card, I think. But it looks like I'm playing green-red base, and this card works well with treasures. I just don't have the treasure stuff right now. Mayhem Patrol is tempting as well. I think I'm just going to take the land, though. Because I do have tools to help me splash white. Okay. Whoa. Yeah. It's tough. Because this card's great, but it would be a splash card. And I don't think splashing it is as good. And this card's just also good. So I'm just going to try to stick to a focused red-green deck for now. And then see where that takes me. I do like Overseer, though. Let's not get that confused in any way. Jeez. This pack is dry as a bone. Problem is I didn't see a lot of white pack 1. Item up is not very good. I think I'm just going to take join the family, for the family, because I know I'm playing green. I would like to keep my 2-drops focused in green or red probably right now. I don't really have a great reason to be white because in pack 1, well, I didn't see any white cards. Okay. We'll take this one. They both can get a forest or a mountain. And sure, I do have some black cards. But I already have these tools to get white mana. I don't think I really need to prioritize crew. If you look at my curve, I already have 2 5-drops that are just better. So if I do want to splash white, I will now have this, and some treasures. So splashing white could be pretty straightforward. Black did seem pretty open. So maybe I'll regret not taking Riveteers, but I'm just going to take the Capenna one. Now there's a 2-drop. This was another Capenna cord. Ooh, Jetmir's Fixer. Never mind. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. That's a nice pickup. Jetmir's Fixer is great. I don't even know if Security Rocks is, like, better than, like, Mayhem Patrol. And I don't think it is. Like, this card is, like, pretty sizable. But I already have 4-drops. I'd rather just get a nice 2-drop aggro guy. And there's another Sticky Fingers. Yeah, that's not for me. That card doesn't do what I need it to do. There's Antagonize. There's also Tramway Station. I don't think I'm going to need to prioritize Antagonize. This card's interesting. I haven't gotten to play with it yet. Maybe it's good. I kind of want to try it. I also kind of want to just get a land in case I do want to go to black, though. So maybe I'll get a Gilded Pinions later. Yes! Mayhem Patrol! Mayhem. More mayhem. Yes! Holy heck, nobody wants these Mayhem Patrols. I will take them. I will take them. Yeah, the Pinion seems pretty cool with the Freelance Muzzle. That's why I was thinking about it, but I just want to get as many good 2-drops as I can, and it looks like I'm going to get there. There's an Antagonize. Antagonize is so good with Mayhem Patrol for when they double block it. Fire Sledge works well with some of the stuff, but I think it's a little bit finicky sometimes as well. Girder Goons. Body Dropper is not really where I want to be here. Because again, I'm not really going to have the colors to support Body Dropper. Chrome Cat. I don't know if I can play 2 Ready to Rumbles. Chrome Cat seems medium to me. Yeah, let's take it. Grizzly Sigil. Nobody's playing black, it would seem. Okay, so here we have an interesting pick. There's a land to make our deck better, because we are playing red-green here. And then there is Luxurious Libation and Prize Fight. I think Libation is better, for the same reasons that Antagonize was better. We already have 2 combat tricks, but Menace plays really well with combat tricks, because when they double block, you can blow them out sometimes. So currently, Stimulus Package not doing a ton for us. I really am tempted by this land. I think I'm just going to take it. My deck already has tons of playables. I'm going to make playables easily, so I'm just going to make my mana better. Okay, I think Calling a Professional is better than Bouncer's Beatdown. Getting past Inspiring Overseer does not make a ton of sense, but I guess they probably took the rare. Prize Fight and Bouncer's Beatdown is also nice, but we're just going to take Call in the Professional. I like that pick. A little bit of burn damage. This can get a swamp or a mountain. Guess we take 1 Rocks Pummeler. This thing can hit pretty hard. I can ramp into it if I need to. Also makes Freelance Muscle huge, so I think having a Rocks Pummeler is pretty great here. Keep feeding me these Mayhem Patrols. I will take them. This card's great. I don't know why no one else likes them. Ooh, and now a Witty Roastmaster? That's a nice one. I'm not a big fan of Goldhound. Just doesn't feel useful to me. But Witty Roastmaster is nice. Just a little bit of extra chip damage. Now another Jetmir's Fixer. My 2-drops are stacked. This is crazy. Another Sticky Fingers, but I don't think you really want more than 1 Sticky Fingers. Like, what are you going to do? Make fingers sticky twice? So I don't really have treasure synergies, so Pyre Sledge is not the best. I already have plenty of 2-drops, so I don't really need the Riveteers. I was just going to take Warm Welcome. I feel like the card's just pretty solid. Helps me find what I need. I don't know, it's not the most aggressive card, which is the problem with it, but I have lots of creatures, so it's a nice 2-for-1 creature. You can usually find a use for the 1/1. Most Wanted is interesting. If I ever win a combat with that, I just win the game. I haven't really played with it a ton, though. I don't need 2-drops. I don't need that guy, so I'm going to take it and probably not play it. But it's worth giving a shot, maybe, just so I can have some experience with the card. Prize Fight came back. That's great, because I have some relatively beefy creatures. Not really. I have some ones higher up on the curve. Ooh, another For the Family. There's also another Witty Roastmaster. I have two combat tricks right now. I'm just going to take another Witty Roastmaster, get some extra chip damage in. I feel like that can be pretty viable. I'm going to try Daring Escape. Potentially. So we didn't end up going into white, but we're totally fine with that. I wonder if Broken Wings is main deckable. I think this deck looks good. I kind of want to try some of these combat tricks just so I can get a sense for them, you know? Because I haven't gotten to play with this one yet. I have played For the Family, and I know it's pretty good. I haven't played with Prize Fight yet, but it could be good. I've played Antagonize a little bit. Antagonize is really good with these guys, because when they double block them, you just dominate. I haven't played Most Wanted yet. I'm not going to play Stimulus Package. So, 17 lands here. We're not going to play Broker's Hideout, that's for sure. 7/7, 1, 2, 3. Seems good to me because I have a pretty decent curve and I have to make 2 cuts. Let's see the colors. Pretty even on colors. So just 3 cuts. So I like all these creatures. I like my removal spells. I like my number of 2-drops. So it's really coming from this third category of cards. I could see cutting some Warm Welcome stuff because I don't really have good ways to use the creatures. It is a nice way to like chain together Witty Roastmasters. But it's probably going to be some number of these combat tricks. Prize Fight's funny because I think Prize Fight as a card is good, but it doesn't line up well with my deck because all of my creatures have 2 toughness or less until you get to like my 5-drop slot. So I'm not going to be able to use it as a removal spell very reliably in the early game. So I think I'm going to cut it. Light 'em Up honestly might be a better card, but the fact that my Mayhem Patrols don't really work with it. Oh my gosh, actually Mayhem Patrol is great with it because I can sacrifice them after I have... Oh my gosh, that's actually a super cool combo. I can sacrifice them after I've hit them with it. Like attack with the Menace and then sacrifice it to light them up. I kind of want to try that. Okay, I don't think Most Wanted is going to be where I want to be. Just going to cut that card. So I need to make one more cut because I wanted to add in the light 'em up. Daring Escape is just a bad card. So only 2 combat tricks. Isn't exactly where I'd want to be. Daring Escape doesn't seem like the best. Most Wanted is probably a better one, TBH. But I really want to try this light 'em up combo. Most Wanted is cutesy. I could cut these Warm Welcomes as well, but I feel like they're going to be useful. Because they're just good for chaining together stuff with those. 5-mana removal spell is a little clunky. Bouncer's Beatdown is pretty solid. That's good. The light 'em up combo seems cool. Antagonize is a fine combat trick, and For the Family is fine. So yeah, I think this is going to be a fine deck. And then we can always tweak things if we want to change them around. Anyway, let's see how it does in the games. Before I get to the games, I want to shout out all of the patrons who support my work at patreon.com/NicolaiBolas. If my videos have provided you with some value and you'd like to help me make more of them, you can do so via Patreon with a small monthly pledge. Even $1 a month does go a long way, and patrons gain access to exclusive bonus content and rewards as my way of saying thank you for the support. You can find more information at patreon.com/NicolaiBolas, linked in the description down below. But without further ado, let's get to the matches. Welcome to round 1. We're going to keep this. I'm going to play this on turn 1 so I can guarantee curving into my freelance muscle. Are they activating? Oh my gosh. That's shocking. I hope to draw a 3-drop here. Warm Welcome would actually be pretty good. That's fine. I feel like people like blitzing just because they can, even though it wouldn't be optimal. Okay, they got rid of a land. That's like, does nothing to affect the board, so we're in great shape here. See, people might have been like, oh, you could have cycled this, but like guaranteeing that I can play my 5-drops is really good, especially because I had 2 of them at the time. So I have nothing here. Ah! Terrifying. And Freelance Muscle plays well with these triggers because I can stack these triggers first, make one of them 3 power, and then this gets +3/+3. This card is... I don't know why they made it the way it is. Looking at the top card of someone's library is not that good. Okay, sure. I was considering attacking, but antagonize doesn't work the way I wanted it to. Wow, they're antagonizing main phase. I mean, conniving main phase. They must have really wanted to land. I hope they don't have a counter spell. Huge. They didn't have murder either. That shocks me. I thought they were going to have murder. And I was going to have kind of messed up. Whoa, they discarded this guy? Oh, they must really just want to mount. Oh, there they go. There they go. If they tap out, I think I might be able to kill them. No, not Glamora. I mean Cormella. How do I stack these to work with each other? Like, in person, I know how to stack them, but on Arena, I'm not sure how I do that. Because I think I can go, like, attack all, put 2 counters on this one. Yeah, B-O-A. Oh, yes. Okay, this one, then this one. I don't know which one goes to which guy. Okay, this one is for the one on the outside. Yeah, I want that to be the one that triggers first, I think. Yeah. 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 Oh, that was Thing of Beauty. Maybe I did that backwards. If I give that one power first, then it should... Maybe it adds up to be about the same. Oh, beautiful. That was a Thing of Beauty. Wow. Very satisfying. Very satisfying. Gosh, I really like the way this Rhino works. He just leads to some ridiculous, like, situations. Yes. I love the smell of napalm. No, that's not what the Rhino's called. It's called, like, Strong Fighter or something. Ah, Zebrand. Zebrand, Zebrand, Zebrand. When will you learn? Okay, we're going to keep this. Two drop. Nope, never mind. Never lucky. Ouch. Oh, the combo. We're literally going to do the exact combo that I had dreamed of. Mayhem Patrol, blitzed. Attack. Buff Mayhem Patrol. Light them up. Sacrifice, kill their two creatures. Please play a Witty Roast Master here, opponent. Oh, this could be so good if they play a 2 toughness creature. Oh my gosh, it's perfect. Oh, I think they 100% block with the 2-1 there. Like, once the 2-1 has entered the battlefield, trading it for my 3-2 seems just super good. Get a forest here. We are going to attack. Nice. And then we will warm welcome. Watch them fall right into my trap. This is a close game. Like, I feel like if they attack me all out, I'm going to be in okay shape. This Antagonize does a lot of damage. The Mayhem Patrol can do a lot of damage. Okay. Civil Servant is potentially a problem. They have a lot of citizens here. But it might be the only play they get to make this turn because they don't have enough green mana. Oh, but they have the Civic Gardener. No blocks. That's a good use for the Gardener. Probably going to post-combat kill Civil Servant. There's the guy we wanted. There we go. This is a big guy for this board state. They're probably going to be able to sack this land or something. Ah! That's not good. Glad I killed the gold card so this doesn't gain double strike. It's going to be a drawn-out affair. I'm not going to be able to kill them for a little bit. If they attack all out, I can probably kill them, though. Buff this up to 5. This thing then becomes 9. So hopefully they attack all out. 3, 6, 10, 11, 12, 13. So this would be a 5, and then this would have 9 power. So I'd do exactly 14. And I can even kill the thing with Bouncer's Beatdown as well. Huh. Should I just do that to force them to make some bad blocks? But no, then they get to use their witness. To draw a card, essentially. That's not ideal. They would block with this guy and this guy. I could kill both of them. Perfect. This is a close game. I think I'm not in the best shape, but we'll do our best. That was a weird attack with this guy. Now they can't play with these cards. Like, they don't get to play this thing. I don't think. I do have to draw a creature here, but I have creatures. Imagine if we had top decked a Warm Welcome there. It would have been so sweet. I would have just won on the spot. Oh, man. Too many lands. It was a close one, though. That 1/1 was really annoying. I had to get it off the board. I think there wasn't anything I could have done differently there. I think the Sticky Fingers play was good because I got rid of a couple of their creatures, drew me another card, looking for stuff. Just needed a little bit more action off the top there. If I had drawn a creature, I think I'm in fine shape there. If I drew Warm Welcome, I was just going to decimate them. This is tough. Gotta mulligan that. I can't actually cast any spells. Okay, which one would I rather have? Antagonize or For the Family? Probably Antagonize because I have the Mayhem Patrol. I want to have all my lands here. Yeah, we'll do that. Kind of punished by drawing a mountain, so I don't have double green now. The incidental life gain from these lands is actually pretty relevant. Just no mercy. Really, they murdered that guy. That's interesting. It's funny because Warm Welcome is like always the card I want to draw here. And they have full mana up. And that's a really good trade for me. Them losing their Death Touch guy is just like chef's kiss. Yeah, Streets has been fun. There's our boy. I mean, this guy not dying here would be a miracle. But they might be sacking their waterfront district. They don't even sack their district? What? Pourquoi? Pourquoi, opponent? Pourquoi? Je ne comprends pas. Now another creature would be good. See, the reason I like Warm Welcome is because it just gives me, like, some velocity. I get a 1/1 to help this guy out. Just chip in for some damage, and I find the creature I want. I feel like I've been drawing low on my creature counts. Like 1, 2, 3 creatures here. Almost halfway through my deck. It's just a little bit below par. Muscle's a great card, though. It'll be fine. I'll draw a creature eventually. Okay, so they're sacking a land. I'm gonna have to kill that, I think. Sweet 2-for-1 for them. Not nice that they have whack. Nice that they have the useless 1/1. They have... They're going to be drawing another card here on their turn as well. Oh my gosh, that's really good. That is really good. Okay. Why aren't they attacking with the official? Oh no, they're just gonna get it back again. Oh, attack alone on the bypass, but they don't need. They still get to do it. Yep. I was trying to bait them into playing that. They're gonna get this. Get back to lose now. Oh, this is not going well. The fact Toulouse is just decimating me. I would have been fine, but they just got like a 10-for-1 with Toulouse. I think I might as well just concede this game because there's no stretch of draws I can have, especially if I just draw so many lands. Man. But yeah, this game was over as soon as I didn't curve out aggressively, I guess, because Toulouse is just so much card advantage. They can bring it back again. They just get to whack it. No. Their deck is sick. Wow, they have a great deck. I didn't think Psionic Snoop was very good. I don't think this card's that good, and this card's mediocre, but, like, they have some great cards in their deck. I'm just going to concede. There's nothing I can do here, and we'll just go to the next game. But holy heck, their deck is cool. I want to draft a deck like that. I want your deck, opponent. That was a cool one. They had Obscura Charm. They had the Obscura Rares. That is sweet. Ugh. Bum, 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 bum. Illuminator Virtuoso, one turn kill. I don't know which card that is. Illuminator Virtuoso. Oh, is that the double strike guy? I mean, it is just it's basically a 1-mana 1/1 if you are like, because if you want to pump it to hit them for 2, you have to hit yourself for 1. I don't know. How important is the mana advantage, I guess. The Jabberwock. I actually have that poem memorized. No big deal. Finally, a hand that has a lot of creatures. That's kind of what I need for my deck to function. It's just a lot of creatures. Then again, the deck could just be bad. 'Twas Brilligan, the slithy toves, did gyre and gimble in the wabe. All mimsy were the boar groves, and the mome raths outgrabe. Beware the Jabberwock, my son. The jaws that bite, the claws that catch. Beware the Joop bird, and shun the Firminus Bandersnatch. He took his vorpal sword in hand, long time the manxome foe he sought. So rested he by the tum-tum tree, and stood a while in thought. And while in utter thought he stood, the Jabberwock with eyes of flame came whiffling through the tulgey wood, and burbled as it came. 1-2, 1-2, and through. The vorpal blade went snicker-snack. He left it dead, and with its head he went galumphing back. And hast thou slain the Jabberwock? Come to my arms, my beamish boy. O frabjous stay, Callooh Callay, he chortled in his joy. 'Twas Brilligan, the slithy toves, did gyre and gimble in the wabe. All mimsy were the boar groves, and the mome raths outgrabe. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. That's so funny, Aloha. Glad you're enjoying it. Baduth the boy. Yeah, they're gonna get a big hit in with this Civil Servant, it feels like. Yikes. At least my freelance muscle should be able to take care of some of this. Ow. Ow! I'm never voting for you, Civil Servant. You've lost my vote forever. Play Rocks Pummeler, this hits them as a 10-10. It's just nutty. It's crazy. It's crazy. I say it doesn't make any sense. See? Oh, no. No, 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 no. Stop hitting me. It's not very nice. Why wouldn't they swing with this guy? Okay. Oh, they just played it normally. Makes sense, makes sense, makes sense. I see, I see, I see. No, don't do it, please. I have a family to feed. Please, don't do it. No. Whatever it is. Don't hit me with the shovel. Please. No. Here's hoping this works. Of course it didn't work. Why would that plan work when it could just not work instead? It, of course, does not matter because they have the shovel. Gosh, they had to have the hold for ransom and the libation. Wrecked. So the game where I won with this deck, it felt like unbeatable. I don't really know what went wrong. I guess they just kind of had the nuts. And I just, like, didn't curve out the way I was hoping to. I don't know, that was weird. It's because they had the 2-3s, and my 2-2s couldn't do what I needed them to do against it. Oh well, 1 and 3 happens sometimes. You win some, you lose some. I also had some rough mana draws, I felt like, where I just drew the wrong number of lands. I didn't have as many, like, Mayhem Patrol takeover game situations. I did get to do the light 'em up thing a couple times, but overall I think this card is still pretty bad. And maybe I would have been better served with playing, like, Most Wanted or Broken Wings or something else. But I'm glad I tried it out. What else? Antagonize didn't do a ton. These guys are just really good, I think. Warm Welcome was a card I almost always wanted to draw. I didn't get to try this guy. I kind of wanted to, but my opponent at least played it, and it felt pretty good for them. But yeah, overall, pretty cool deck. If you made it all the way to the end, in the comment section down below, leave hashtag 20power monstrosity, because I think we got this guy up to 24 power at one point, and that's pretty cool. Or hashtag free the freelance, because he kept getting held for ransom, and so, yeah. So let me know you made it all the way to the end of the video. Remember to hit the thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel to help me reach my subscriber goals and also just catch more sweet, sweet limited content. You can also check out the Discord server linked in the description, and if you'd like to support my content, you can check out the Patreon, patreon.com/NicolaiBolas. It's linked in the description down below. When I reach my next Patreon funding goal, I'm going to try starting a podcast about Magic the Gathering. So if you're interested in that sort of thing and you want to support my content and gain access to cool rewards, check out the Patreon. Maybe you'll find a pledge tier for you. Anyway, that's going to do it for this video. Not the best result, but still a fun time. Got to try out some of the cards, which is always fun. And I will talk to you next time.